Steelwolf has requested enemies, characters, and weapons. So now that we have made it all the way up to level 20, we are done with that challenge.
Yeah, bring it on. We can now clear everything with shurikens. In before he requests shurikens.
Oh no.
I
How would
need
you
a
say
couple
that?
minutes, if that's okay.
Yeah, I need a couple of minutes as well.
All right, no
Yeah,
worries.
I need maybe like 5 minutes.
Oh, this is a brutal combination.
All Vanguard, yep, Spitfire versus Collectors. Oh, that is tough. That is tough. Any specific Vanguard, Steelwolf? Or can it be any Vanguard at all? Let's check. What are we doing on? Exactly 6 metagels left. Alright.
I will request a map, by the way.
I think...
For this.
Did Seawolf do that?
He didn't do the map.
Did everything but a map? Okay.
Yeah, so I'll do the map and set it to reactor hazard.
Oh, good idea. Good idea. Okay. Okay. Was Collectors, right, Steelwolf? Yeah, get the Spitfire. That's the weapon, not the enemy. Okay, Collectors, gotcha. So yeah, what do you think, Steelwolf? Human Vanguard specifically? So, like the Novaguard, the base human Vanguard, or can we also do the Phoenix Vanguard? I mean, technically, the Slayer is also a human Vanguard. I guess, ooh, I did not mean to click on him. But yeah, so it could be just these two, if you'd like. Or we could do also these guys. What do you think? Just the base one? Gotcha. Okay, so Novaguards. Novaguards with... Said Spitfire? Yeah. Okay, so the challenge here is that the Spitfire is really heavy. I mean, it's actually not quite as bad as I thought that was going to be for cooldowns, but is going to make doing the Nova guarding much trickier. But I do wonder, theoretically speaking, like if you said, all right, we'll just cancel out some of my weight, what did we get? An additional 40% back, I think? More than anything, what I'm curious about is, let's take off the ultralight for a second. Let's take something that has no effect on weight, because I just want to see at plus 19%, what does that mean for the biotic charge cooldown time? 7 seconds. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that's a little nasty. That's a little bit nasty. Because that is, of course, usually your bread and butter. The charge and the Nova. So that may mean that you're looking for this. I mean, unless you want to turn it into a weapons platform and say, forget about being a Vanguard. All I care about is shooting stuff with the Spitfire and maximizing damage from that. Is a direction you could go in. Yeah, I think it is the heaviest, possibly the heaviest weapon in the entire game. Obviously, if you load up on mods that also increase weight, then that adds even more to the equation. Does it not add weight for the assault rifle omniplate? This one does, though. Oof. I believe this is the heaviest in the entire game. It's certainly the heaviest assault rifle, followed by, I think, the Typhoon, but you can see there. There is definitely still a difference.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay. So it is Novaguard with Spitfire.
Oh, everyone plays the Novaguard?
Everybody's on Novaguard, yeah, specifically Novaguard.
I do not believe this will be my first time doing Spitfire Novaguard.
Question, what enemy are we playing against? Collectors, okay.
Mm-hmm.
No complaints there.
So are we locked in for High Velocity Barrel and Omniblade? Omniblade, I don't think, increases weight for the
Yeah, the assault rifle doesn't.
Yeah. The thermal scope would do it. But the only other
But we
thing-
have to. It just says we have to have a blade attachment. That's it.
And the high velocity barrel.
Omniblade. Okay.
Omniblade and high
Say
velocity.
velocity barrel, did he?
He did in this last post.
Ah, okay.
Alright, I guess it's gonna be a human soldier.
Yeah, that's the thing is, I mean, basically, you might just be never charging or nobodying.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's happening? Novaguard?
Novaguard, Spitfire,
Oh.
and with that Spitfire, you have the Omniblade and you have the high velocity barrel. So it's a pretty heavy weapon.
So, just prime with ammo and detonate with shockwave.
I
That's the way to go.
have
don't
one
have shockwave.
question.
What's a
Just one
shockwave?
question. Why?
To torture us, I think. I do have shockwave on you.
Yeah, this is my no fitness Novaguard.
I might need to do this instead.
Oh, I'll tell you why I take shockwave on this. There's another fun build. If you take lifting shockwave and detonate with Nova, enemies can go flying vertically up, which is amazing.
So do you try to improve your cooldown time, or do you just accept the fact that you are basically never using charge? That's what I'm on the fence about.
Pretty much I'm not gonna use charge.
I'm going with structural ergonomics and power efficiency.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm
Yeah.
wondering.
I'm doing that too, but still, I won't be using charge all that often.
We'll see. We'll see what that looks like.
Oh, actually, I'm curious. Steelwolf, are you familiar with what a whoopie pie is?
Education time.
Random question.
Education time.
Technically speaking, Steelwolf, you might be closer to the home of the whoopie pie than I am. One moment, I am currently eating one.
Wait, don't you live in the state of Whoopie Pie? Or the state whose
I do not.
official,
I live close
official
to it.
visit? Oh, okay.
Same region. But whoopie pie, WHOOPIE, pie. Yeah, but I think you technically may closer. I am. It depends.
Depends where in Canada.
I believe there's a chance.
Where is the state of the whoopie pie?
Maine? So it's as far north as you can get. Depending on where in Maine we're talking about, it touches Canada.
You mean other than Alaska?
Well, yeah.
Am I even gonna bother, like, trying to do anything with this? I don't think so.
See, that's why I chose reactor hazard, so at least we have the chance to.
At least we can die.
Oh, by the way, Rel, you can't use those mods on the weapon.
Why?
We have to increase the weight.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
take
I
the.
hate this. Can I just be dead or anywhere else?
Be in the reactor.
Yeah. You could do that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Steelwolf. I think you might actually be closer than I am to the home of the whoopie pie.
Of all of the challenges we have been, this is either the worst or the second worst.
I just want to remind you that we did something a couple of hours ago.
No, even that one, it was fine because we had the promise of immediate death.
I think we
And that
went
was
in-
like, that was absurd enough that I gave it a pass.
I think we went into that game assuming we'd fail.
Yeah, that was fine. I mean, I'm also assuming we'll fail with this one, but it's like, it's such a specific kind of suffering. Anyway, the worst one of all time was, what even was it? It was something involving the Batarian Sentinel on Rio.
Oh, I know another horrible game you played, Ren. Didn't I force you to play the Krogan Shaman?
Yeah, but that was more like boring than anything.
Okay.
Yeah, at least your Spitfire is fully upgraded. Yours is lighter than mine, for the record.
It's not much consolation.
Wait, I'm curious though. What is your cooldown time for those of you with the Spitfire 10? How much of a difference does that make? Someone minus 51.
How 11 seconds?
Oh yeah. Wait, I was looking at 7, but that
Yeah.
was before I put on the
Minus
mod.
39.
What is it now? Minus 39. Oh god. Oh gosh. 12.6 seconds. per
Okay, I
shot.
mean, I don't think there's much a difference between 11.6 and 12.6.
Yeah, it's an eternity either way.
Because regardless of that, you charge and you die, so 11 versus 12 doesn't matter.
Oh man.
Hey, wait, are there any other restrictions on like our equipment or anything?
No.
Nope. Yeah, that's why power efficiency.
Yeah,
Hmm.
we're thinking about trying to
Well-
reduce the cooldown with other stuffs and see if that can make up for it. But I don't
All
know.
right, let's go.
What did you go? Oh, I see. I see what you did. I see
You know,
what you did now.
I'm just doing what I have to do to get by.
Now I understand. Oh, and the movement speed as well. Oh, right. I'm a slug.
Alright,
I'm a
gonna use a
sloth.
here's a shockwave.
Great, you can quit doing this.
Oh, I didn't look at the shockwave cooldown.
It says
Oh,
9
that's also
seconds.
really long.
Yeah, 9 seconds. Wonderful.
I am just zooming around here. This is excellent.
You took adrenaline, right?
Yeah,
I'm kind of wishing
I'm
I had done that
zooming
too
around
right now.
at a moderate speed.
Oh, grabs. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on just one moment. Please stop shooting at this collector trooper. I'd appreciate it if you would stop shooting at that collector trooper.
You know, I could be
you know
wrong.
what? I actually don't think this is gonna be bad, because Spitfire is actually a decent gun.
I mean, it can deal some decent damage. You're not wrong.
Oh, sorry, Orma, I just had to do that.
Could have charged. I could have charged.
Come hither. Come hither. There we go.
Oh, I just realized one thing. After every charge, it's almost like we've been caught in peace. Because that's how
Oh, that's
things-
true. That's true.
Just think that that's what's happening, and we'll be
Oh,
fine.
I'd rather not think of that way.
Uriel, did you just set that off on yourself? No.
No? You were like right at the entrance to it, so I was trying to get you.
Oh no, I
But then you decided
think
to
I
be a
would go
coward.
in there when it was up.
Oh, ho, ho,
What do you take me
well.
for, a rookie?
No, you should have left me there.
Oh, definitely need to remember to Nova then charge. The other way around.
I mean, the bees don't really matter. If I'm being honest.
Get him!
Maybe a little bit.
Oh, your recharge is already long enough.
Fine work, team.
Definitely some
Maybe I'm
kind of
bothering
work.
with the ammo box. too long to get there and back.
Easy to get the objective more
Nice.
quickly. Oh, hello. Oh, come on. You gotta have better timing than that. That's a missed opportunity.
I know. I thought somebody would go in, but everybody tried to charge.
Oh my god!
Yes, I got it. I don't even care that I died. Don't even care that I died. Got everybody.
That was beautiful. That was
that
beautiful.
that was one of my proudest moments. I mean, not in,
I resentfully get up.
not in Mass Effect 3, like in my life.
Oh, vacuum cleaner hands.
Specifically
cup in.
in your life and not Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, I've achieved very little in my life.
Oh, 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 oh. Well, not my smartest move. But that's
Omni Blade and not a single melee kill yet. Yeah, I mean, kind of assuming the Omni Blade was meant as a way to handicap us, but you know, you're not wrong.
I got stomped by an invisible enemy.
Fine.
Oh,
I love that. I love when that happens.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh.
no! I almost survived
Alright.
it.
Oh, I'm
If
so
I had
happy.
noticed, if I had realized what was going on, I could have.
I'm so happy.
I could have Nova canceled.
Thanks, I guess.
Didn't notice what was going on until my shields were already gone.
I knew both of you went to revive. Your hell inside.
I had no way of escaping that because I was dead.
Yeah, I was dead as well. I was just
And I'm
coming up
sorry,
from
I'm
it.
just-
That was about to be dead.
You're not sorry. Don't lie.
No, I'm sorry because I can't control my laughter.
Excuse me?
I can't speak.
Wow.
This is gonna kill me. Invisible phantoms and turrets. Something tells me you're speaking from experience there. Oh, I love eating grenades when I'm dead.
Okay. Alright. Alright.
But you know what? Are we faster rolling than we are actually running? Is that the strat? Hold on. Is that the strat? We might be faster rolling than we are running. Oh. Can I not grab over this? I can grab over this. Beautiful.
Oh, barely.
Nice dodge.
No! The other grab opportunity. It must be done. It must be done. It must be done. Oh,
Incredible.
Alright, time to put those armored compartments to good use now.
Where?
Yeah, right there, there's a big spawn.
Oh. Well, I wasn't near it though. So.
Oh.
Ah, okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Either
Oh.
Thank you. I guess. Oh,
Oh,
god.
dear. Uh-oh.
Just gonna. What even hit me? What?
Ow. Also out. You should go into the
Oh,
reactor.
flash damage.
Oh,
welcome.
maybe not.
But there wasn't a Puss's Day bomb.
Yeah, but it's still funny.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna deny that.
Oh my god. I'm about to run out!
Oh god, okay.
No.
Alright, okay, alright.
Oh, I'm so much faster now. This is so much better.
Oh, did you pull out the missile launcher just to run around?
Yeah.
Honestly, worth it.
Yeah. Oh,
Excellent. We are doing Novaguards with the Spitfire and weapon mods to increase the weight of that Spitfire. So we basically are Novaguards that cannot charge, and it's painful.
well, we can charge, we just have to be very selective about it.
Yeah, you charge once, and that's pretty much all you're gonna charge
So,
into.
it's a bad way to play this character and a bad way to play this weapon.
I figure you've got about 12 charges in you. Once for each gel, and then
It's gonna take me a little while to
Another-
get there.
maybe 6 for decent timing. But I don't.
Well, Lids, you only have yourself to blame.
This is true. You are not wrong about that. It is also pretty cool just walking straight up to you guys, watching all three of you non-stop firing with your fire straight at me. Firing squad
Alright,
has arrived.
who's gonna charge that Praetorian now?
Oh.
Never mind. Oh, Ormav did.
You don't have to ask me twice.
Oh no!
Back guard.
There's something
no!
poetic about all of this.
It's beautiful.
Oh no, a grenade! I guess I better get out of here. I killed something.
I didn't even have a second between the charge and the sync kill. It literally picked me up as I ended my charge.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna
Oh,
take the
hello,
long
other
way back.
Praetorian.
Or I just won't go back. That's also an option. Goodbye forever.
Worth it.
Oh, what did I charge that?
Probably shouldn't bother to kill there, but I also missed.
Oh, hey, I just basically missed that nuke. Cool. Love that.
Don't worry, nobody saw that.
Yeah! Punch the
I saw it,
Praetorian.
Slasher.
Don't believe your own eyes.
Oh, God. Oh, I
Please actually charge it. Please actually charge it.
forgot about those whatchamacallits up there that cast those shadows, and it scared me half to death.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Those things that are moving.
Oh, I'm getting sick.
I don't know what they're
Apparently.
called.
Or not.
No, you're
That was
fine.
interesting.
Those things up there that are like the
Raptors?
energy things for the reactor. They cast a shadow as they're moving toward the reactor,
Oh.
and it terrified me. The end.
I think we should charge into all those possessed Ahogs.
I was just trying to mind my own business.
Denied.
I was already charging them when you
Wait,
said
there
it.
was someone right near me. Where did
Oh,
you
that
go?
was Mormac who did that with me.
Oh my god.
This would be a great time to charge.
What? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You know what? You know what? Fine. I wanted to run in Blaze of Glory. Why would you do this?
Sorry, I can't speak.
You're not
You're
sorry
all
about anything else.
so cruel. You know what? It's fine.
Just wake up this morning.
Watch it real quick. No.
There.
Pepperoni and cheese pizza. Please don't ruin the pizza. What?
You know what's really funny about what I just did? There was an abomination that had followed me into the reactor, and I was like, oh cool, at least I'll kill one thing in this. And then the abomination left.
Oh, that's not good. I don't think I've ever seen kiwi on pizza. I agree with you there.
What on pizza?
Kiwi.
Oh no. Is Exlo in the chat?
That might have been Exlo saying that.
No.
Wait.
That was
It would be
truly-
really, yeah, it would be really surprising if Exlo said it.
I was gonna say, I would think that if anything, Exlo would be the pizza
Yeah,
purist.
his Italian passport should be taken away if he said that.
What was it? He was talking about salami all the way, says Steelwood.
Double pepperoni and cheese. Eh. I don't understand the argument people make where they're like, pineapple on pizza is gross because fruit shouldn't be warm or whatever. And I'm like, have you heard of pie?
True.
Yeah, I will defend. Oh, not defend. I'm okay with pineapple pizza. I don't mind it.
Nice.
It is maybe my favorite kind of pizza.
Whoa.
Oh, God. Guys,
Savages.
you know what?
Yeah, I don't mind it. I'm more on that spectrum.
Blitz!
It did not go well. Yeah, I think my favorite pizza topping is probably a fruit. Technically a fruit. although-
I mean, tomato is technically a fruit, so.
Yeah, tomato. I like red pepper. I really like that.
Oh, yeah, anything.
yeah, that's good.
anything pepper. Anything that has pepper in it is fine.
I'm also a big fan of mushroom.
I'm not a mushroom person, but
They
No,
they
there are
are
those who are.
apparently divisive,
yeah.
or so I am
Mushroom
learning.
is my go-to.
You know what?
You said
Oh.
mushroom is a go-to for you, Bullmouth?
Yeah, pepperoni and mushrooms. is my
Pepperoni and mushroom.
That is.
Oh, let's.
That's
do you want
way
to hear a
more-
really, really great joke?
Oh, Bullmouth!
You said you're not a mushroom guy.
Uh-huh. I'm not a
What's that
fun guy,
mean?
I'm sorry.
Exactly, you're not a fun guy.
I also just want to say, mushroom sounds like the only way that it could make pepperoni interesting. I'm just not wild about pepperoni. It's too bland for me.
I only like. Well, there are only like 3 kinds of pizzas that I really, really enjoy. Anything. I like the classic margarita.
Yep,
Yeah,
definitely.
I'm
I
a
like-
big fan of margarita.
I like anything with pesto.
Yeah, actually, okay, hot
Anything
take.
with pesto.
Hot take, slasher. Pesto with slices of peach on it.
Oh, okay, that's a bit too much. I like pineapple, but peach is too much for me.
You gotta try it. I'm telling you, you
Kill
gotta
me,
try it. It's
kill
amazing.
me, kill me. Okay. Wasn't even a pretty
Oh,
random.
don't worry, I will revive you. You have to experience it. You can't.
Trooper that just ran up to me and stood there? He was
No, I
just
think
like waiting in line or something.
No, it's because I charged it. That's why it didn't play along. On your end, the animation didn't play along.
Just let me be dead. It's fine.
No.
That was quite the long range charge there, Bullmouth.
Kill
Oh,
me.
and
If you've got
I'll tell you what my
charge time bonus on Nova, it definitely stacks.
Okay, I have a question. Have any of you had potato pizza?
Yeah.
I have heard of potato
think-
pizza.
Yeah.
Maybe once or twice.
I love it.
We have a lot of like specialty pizzas that we do here. Like there's this one that a local company makes that has garlic noodles on it, and it's one of my favorite things.
So, regarding potato pizza, you know, I actually found out that it's actually a thing in Italy, which surprised
Oh
me.
yeah?
Yeah, it's not like just
you
a.
and not me, Formhav.
How did you
I'm
get
pretty
vegan?
sure I was closer to it. I don't know.
Exlo may have just offered to feed us all different kinds of pizzas. I will absolutely take that offer.
I just need margarita and I'll be happy.
Yeah,
Like,
honestly, same.
Thrice a day, margarita. I'm okay with it.
Oh, okay, sure.
Oh, it's jumping.
I couldn't
Oh, it's
even
jumping on my
fall
head.
onto the stairs. That's sad.
I will get you. You need to enjoy
Oh,
this.
I was really hoping you would just leave me to die. There. There's nothing you can do about it.
So close.
See, you
I
gel.
don't want to be. I don't want to be stomped by some idiot. I want to die an interesting death. Yeah.
Melee the Praetorians.
Yeah, be like me. Just charge a Praetorian.
Oh,
that's,
don't give me bees. Don't give me bees.
Yeah, Exlo, what is your favorite kind of pizza topping?
Haha, I think I got
and
you.
me. No, I did that willingly.
Okay.
I only did it because I knew that
Oh.
the reactor was venting. Yes. Oh, guys. Don't do this to me.
I wonder what Exlo thinks of a certain type of pizza that I found was available in my nearby pizzeria. It has Nutella, banana, and mango on it.
Oh, I mean, it does sound good. It just doesn't really sound like
I mean-
pizza.
Dessert pizza.
Dessert pizzas are a thing. Oh.
Okay, I mean, you're talking to somebody who has a very, very big hatred for chocolate. I can't stand chocolate or chocolate flavor.
Oh,
Oh.
really?
I've never even tasted Nutella in my life.
Really?
Oh, damn.
I know it has chocolate, so that's enough for me.
Collector's just casually teabagging me nonstop.
Nice job. Get back to the extraction. Squad member has lost the object. Find it. Good job. Get back to the squad member has lost the object. Find it.
Oh, ow. Ow. Ah, what? No, go away. Go away.
There we go. Finally.
Not again.
Oh, the objective's still happening.
Oh,
Are you kidding
goodness.
me?
Guys, I'm out of gels.
Oh my.
Oh, no. You don't say. Welcome
I'm a
to the
good
club,
teammate,
Formav.
though. I have no will
Am
to live,
I?
but I'm still a good teammate.
Oh, I just realized I have bonus power on charge with this build.
Oh, now
So,
that's a
some
game
of-
changer.
This is good. I was able to charge twice in a row.
This is very briefly bad.
Everything is fine.
Then I
Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
There
Don't worry
we
about it.
go. Everyone's free to die now. You're welcome.
Oh, Worma, sorry. I wanted to revive you and blow up the A-bomb on you, but you died too. The Praetorian.
was kind of hoping to get sync killed out of the revive.
Hope you guys can appreciate that even though I wanted to like get sync killed, I refrained because I didn't want to sabotage the objective. You're welcome.
That's okay. I've done it for you, Uriel. Exo says that he has seen Nutella and banana, but not mango, together with those things. Yeah, because chocolate banana is a popular combo. Only a matter of time until somebody eventually decides to put it on pizza.
I think
Mango.
pineapple is the only fruit, well, besides tomato, that I can tolerate on pizza.
Peppers! Technically a fruit.
Oh yeah, peppers. Yeah, I can try. Peppers are definitely a go. In my opinion, peppers are fine on anything, even a cake.
Anything?
Even a cake. I don't
mean-
care.
This is the guy who said he's all about spiciness.
Yeah, you can literally sprinkle red pepper flakes on a cake. I'll eat it.
What are you guys doing over here?
Oh, we're
Did I
maintaining
just come
so.
in to see?
No, this is how to. This is the proper way to say hi in social distancing.
The only way I'm gonna stay alive for the rest of the wave.
How
was too
is
close
it
to
that
when I went
you
for the melee.
that you died and I didn't? How?
Because I was too close and I mealeed it by accident.
Hey guys, what if
What if we
in,
just don't extract?
hey, you
A
know,
very real
just
that's what
thought.
I was thinking. How did you
a
know,
thought.
Lids?
Get moving. Team member is hurt.
Just thought I'd
Oh.
throw that idea out there.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. What's a good place to not extract? Oh, in the reactor! Guys, come on!
Oh, you are
Yeah.
correct.
Come on, 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 come on.
Slasher, there is a Praetorian right on top of you. Stop.
I'm gonna... No, guys, come here.
I'm making my way over.
Making your way downtown.
I'm walking fast, except not really. No, come in, come in!
Poor man.
No!
Oh no! Who closed it? I wanted to get in.
Oh, I pressed it. I thought I was in there.
Okay, that's fine. I still died.
It's full. Well, that certainly happened.
That is a thing that happened.
Oh, man. Oh, how many times did I get synced? A lot.
15 revives. I don't know how I got 15 revives, but I do.
Oh my god.
That is surprising.
There you have it. Precisely 0 metagels.
Nice.
Beautiful thing.
I think I had one left. How could we make this worse? Why?
I mean, if you do make it worse, I'm just gonna leave, so.
I mean, the easiest way to make it worse is you have to equip a javelin as well.
Happened to when we did fun challenges, guys.
Alright, I'm gonna request something.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
This is gonna be totally random. Even I don't know what you're gonna get.
Oh, is this
What?
another one of those things where it's like based
Alright.
on the letter of something?
Exactly. So,
Okay.
what is the first letter in your name? So it's TYVL. So
Mhm.
that has a corresponding number, right? If you number the alphabets from A to Z, 1 through 26,
Mm-hmm.
each corresponds to a certain number. So let's say L is what, 12, right?
I'm
Yeah,
not so
L should
great
be
at the
12.
whole
So, yeah.
alphabet thing, but I'll take your word for it. Yeah.
Okay, L is 12, so which means you are the 12th character from the top. So starting from human adept, and count the human adept as 1. So count all the way to 12, whatever that is. So there's
Rogue
only
and soldier. Assuming that,
yes,
assuming the
Yeah, yeah.
base human soldier, they're both the same.
exactly. So that
Yeah,
you
then
get the
Krogan
drift.
soldier.
So you'll be 12. So you'll be Krogan soldier, and so on and so forth. So that's the 4 characters. And we do the same logic for weapons. We start from, if you go to the weapons, start from bottom left and go counterclockwise. So SMGs, shotguns, pistols, assault rifles, and snipers. I mean, nobody's
So
gonna get a
wait.
sniper.
So wait, we're starting with what?
Start from SMGs,
And then go clockwise?
then go counterclockwise. So
Oh,
okay.
SMG.
Okay.
So nobody's gonna get snipers, and nobody's gonna
And
get
so for
assault
which character
rifles.
are we playing again?
I don't know. It depends on.
No, but how do you determine? It's the
So,
for me V
so
would
Hugh-
be 22.
22. So how many adepts are there? 10, right?
10 or 11.
Wait, so how are we choosing the weapon?
Hold on. Let's first pick the characters, right? So there are
I
10
already
adepts.
found mine.
11. Oh,
the-
we're not counting the vanilla twice.
yeah, the vanilla just counts 1, so that's 10.
The 10.
So number 11 will be the human soldier, 12 will be the Krogan soldier, and so on. And then you'll go to the engineer and so on. Does that make it clear?
I got mine. Geth engineer.
And I'm vanilla human engineer.
Yeah, you should be vanilla human engineer.
And then weapon counterclockwise.
Starting at SMG.
So I'll be the Geth trooper. So you start with SMG.
Rui, are you trying to steal our identities by finding out our initials and birth names? Or birthdays?
Birth names?
Birthdays, rather. But then he's also
Wait.
saying first, last name, letter.
No, it says nothing about your personal info. It's just your IDs.
That's why I'm like, is he trying to steal our identities?
No,
It's
no,
like
no.
those things
No,
that are
no,
like trying
if-
to
if-
get your like security.
here's the
question
answer.
information.
If I want to do that, I'll go work for Google, okay? I won't
Yeah.
do this.
Or Amazon.
Sure,
or
yeah.
Apple,
One
or-
of them. Yeah, one of them. One of the big tech companies.
You don't even have to go work for them. You just have to be with a company that's interested in buying that information off of them.
Okay, so Slasher, how are we doing weapons?
Okay, so you're 25, right? So
Yes.
22 was the phalanx, so count up
yeah,
3
so
more.
8 SMGs.
Uh-huh.
So that's 13 shotguns, so that's 21 gone right there.
Alright.
And so 22 is phalanx, which is what Warmap has. 24, 25. You have Scorpion.
4, 5.
Exlo says,
fine.
if you want to do your credit card number, then that works for him. No, thank you. Yes, that put me on the scimitar. So, thanks.
I mean, I got a pretty good combination, so
Oh wow, wait, you got Scorpion on Geth Engineer? Yeah, that works.
I mean, I'm not wild about the Scorpion, but it's fine.
It works. It's functional.
It's
Perfectly fine
survivable,
over an
probably.
engineer.
Wait, Slasher, did you seriously get Geth Soldier and Geth Plasma Shotgun?
No, I was just showing that.
That'd be way
Mine
too much of a
is-
coincidence.
No, mine is T. It's all the way.
And then for equipment, we can just do anything, right? Hopefully.
Yeah, I don't think we have enough equipment to
Okay.
go to 26.
Cool. Can we set it back to unknown?
Oh no! Abandon this. I got Piranha. No, abandon this idea.
No, too bad.
No.
We gotta.
No, you've made your bed, you live in it.
But you know what? I got it on the Quarian Marksman, so I'm okay with it. I can tolerate the Piranha. Oh no, I should have checked it first before proposing it.
Hey, you said it yourself. You didn't know what it was going to turn out to be. Just so happened that that's the way it went.
What do we get if we add all that? 12, 22, 25, 79. Okay, so let's set it to the 79th map on the 79th enemy. So you'll just cycle through them, so the enemy
Yeah,
will be the
cascading.
enemy will
That
be
would
the
take
third.
so long.
No, enemy will be the third enemy. That'll be the Reaper. And we have 19 maps, right?
Just,
So
just
that's-
for you, Slasher, if you want, we'll let you use the weapon associated with the last letter of the second word in your name.
Okay, third map and third enemy. There you go. How about that? Making it simple.
Wait, how many maps are there, including Hazard?
There are 19.
So there's 19. So that's 19 for 76, right? Yeah. So that should be 3.
Oh, wow. Giant. I guess.
Last time I was on Krogan Soldier, we had giants as well.
Okay, this time I actually proposed it after realizing that it's not going to be Cerberus.
Giant Reaper? Boring.
This is what the RNG gives us.
Is it RNG?
Or was it all an elaborate plot?
Slightly RNG, let's call it that. Oh, hold on. I don't have any powers.
It was a random decision that imposed order.
There's a sovereign quote in here somewhere. Anything easier than Giant Reaper? I think white. I think white's
Yeah,
the
well-
easiest.
White is easier.
We need you to take back this location. We got multiple enemies spotted. Secure the area. Right here.
Oh, I'm a speedy Krogan, aren't I? Oh, grab, grab, grab. Get back here. Get back here. You must be grabbed. Or you're dead. Never mind. You will not you will not be grabbed because you are dead.
I cannot even describe what it is that I just saw.
Hear them down here.
No!
Grab them. Grab
Scorpion.
them. Grab them. Grab them. Nope, wrong side. Wrong side. Wrong side. Hold on. Please hold over this. No, don't kill him. Don't kill him. No. No. Stop shooting him. He was supposed to be my grab target.
Turns out, if you have two people taking cover in this same spot, neither of you can do the grab.
Force approaching.
I think in that case, both people should get the grab. That's how the game should be.
Hold on. Worth it. Worth it. Worth it. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. No. Come on, you husks. I've decided that the only thing that I'm trying to do in this match is to get grabs. I've made the executive
Well,
decision. The only thing I'm
alright.
doing in this match is getting grabs.
Where I am the enemy.
Now, go away, Bert. No, Slasher! I want this spot. That was a good spot. Really?
No.
Are you serious?
Member is hurt.
Wow. That was pathetic.
The thing that I find very fun and interesting about the Scorpion is that it seems to arbitrarily decide when it's going to actually detonate its things, and so it's a fun surprise to see if and when enemies will die.
No, it's not a surprise unless it's supposed to stay bomb.
Only have 8 crabs.
This is not where I'm understanding. Is anyone else alarmed by how fast they are? Now that they are no longer using the Spitfire?
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like
Now,
there's some
I've
bugs.
already forgotten that that match ever happened.
I'm doing just fine because half that game I just had to pixel out anyway, so. Use to experience that speed penalty as much as possible.
I don't know what I think I'm doing here. It's not even a grab position. Or at least, no chance of actually pulling off a grab there.
Half are running. Keep it up.
But this is. Oh no, even.
I do. Oh, I also just jailed because I had not been paying attention, was reading chat and assumed that
Wow.
I was not safe. I do not have separate buttons for running and doing objective stuff. Oh man, someone is going crazy with the grabs right now.
I'm one away from the melee metal.
Come here. I would like to grab you. I would prefer if you would come this way. Whose turret is this trying to kill my grabs? Grab targets.
Not mine.
You got them all. Objective completed.
Hold on. Any day now. No. Bad cannibals. Yes, good cannibals. Good cannibals. Now we're talking. Oh, 3 in a row. That's beautiful. Now we're in business.
Oh, you guys are on opposite ends of the map taking grabs. Here's me trying to stop you on both and I can't get any.
I mean, ever since Lid said that he's only trying for grabs, I feel like I should make it my motto as well.
Welcome.
I was just silently getting grabs.
Hold on. Oh, and Erante Beyond, thanks for the follow. Hope you enjoying the stream. Nope, my spot. No! Mine!
Oh,
Mine alone. How dare you take the grabs from me? Get over your house. Hold on. Other side. Gotta get. No! Okay, that, to be fair, I did deserve that one. This is also not a place to get grabs. Therefore, there's no reason to be standing here. Oh. Watch out for the swarmers! I think we should grab the raptor.
You should grab it like Grunt does by its
That's
gun.
true. And I'm playing as Grunt right now.
Team member has gone dark.
you're not living like Grunt.
I'm dying a lot more than Grunt is, but I've colored my character like Grunt's. My character is called I Am Krogan. And I'm the Krogan Soldier.
Oh, well, at least I finished Piranha Points.
This is terrifying. Oh my god.
I've gotten myself slightly cornered. It's fine.
I don't know how that wasn't a kill streak.
Sensors tell me only one all clear. Good work. Enemy is regrouping.
We haven't done it today.
Enemies approaching.
Grab. There are banshees over here. Doesn't matter. Okay, maybe it does matter. Maybe it does matter though. That was a good missile though.
If you can't grab the
It was
Banshee,
a terrible mistake.
Yeah.
Grabs.
there was only one There's only one cannibal. There's only one cannibal though.
Or 3, right here. Oh, don't run towards the corpses. Oh,
Come on. No, not over here. No, don't do that. Wait for it. No, don't hit him. Don't touch the kid. If you get synced by this Banshee, I'm not saving you. I'm gonna grab this Banshee instead. Hold on. There's the cannibal. I see the cannibal.
I'm using a phalanx. How could I need ammo?
Nope. Yeah, sure. Get him over here. No, get him over here, Slasher. Good idea. No! That was the one I was chasing, Slasher!
Would anyone care to help with the Banshee?
No.
Can you grab the Banshee?
You can try grabbing it by the legs. See what happens.
This is horrible. Ever since you guys decided to focus on grabs, I've been stuck.
Blade blades.
Team was shot down. Hack the security on the terminal and find the
Ooh.
intel. Copy that.
I mean, yes.
Come on.
It is over here. However.
You're in.
However.
To maintain connection.
However,
No, no, no. No, Slasher! No! Ah! Wait for it. Wait
How
for it.
much you can grab here?
Yeah,
Oh, I
Marauder.
thought I saw one there.
Here.
Oh! I was going for that one too.
Oh, I think I got my 10 before yours, Worma.
I hate you.
Oh, hold on.
The connection. Get back there.
What? What? No! No!
You know
he
what?
was right there.
I think Irel can do the objective by herself, so we can just do the grabs.
Get to the data terminal and start the hack. ASAP.
Ow, the swarmers! Oh my goodness, the swarmers.
Maintain hack. Squad member has flatlined. We need
Hello, Brute.
squad member in trouble.
So how's the objective going?
I'm unable to get a grab.
I don't know why I'm reviving.
One moment, one moment. Nope! You would not go to the other side, you silly marauder.
Get back to the data.
okay, would the objective go by faster if you guys bled out?
No.
No, no.
I
Oh.
considered it, but no.
Hmm.
It actually might go faster if they bled out, because then we wouldn't, or at least I wouldn't be leaving the circle to revive them.
How rude.
Well, there is that. You guys don't deserve to
Marauder.
be revived.
I'm hither.
You've made your choice.
This is gonna hurt. Alright. You happy now? You happy with your objectives?
Look at how few credits we got for that because you took so long.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What am I gonna do now that I only have like 700 million?
No, get over here. No!
Some good work down there. Enemy is regrouping. Enemies inbound.
It's fine, just ask Hackett friendly. He will give you money.
Oh. Come hither. Come hither.
Oh, sorry.
This is not good. This is definitely not good. Here, Husk. Banshee, leave me alone. Banshee, no! Banshee, go away! You
Oh,
weren't
no.
invited! You weren't invited! Get out of here.
No, why are you doing it?
Who took the husks? Who
think-
took the husks?
Irel is trying to kill all the husks with her scorpion.
I'm trying to play the game.
Where did the husks go?
Excuse me.
I demand you tell me where you put the husks.
Oh, I just prefer to get the grab.
You're grabbable. You're also grabbable. Yes! Are you back? You back? Nope. Uriel! No. How could you? Also, that's a Banshee.
Yep.
Husk. Husk, come here. Here, Husk. Come here, Husk. Good Husk. Marauder.
You
No, you
know,
won't
the
come closer.
scorpion is a great weapon for this situation because it also, staggers the enemies. So it can make them
No.
it can
Wait.
prevent them from going over to you.
Husk. No. Yes! Beautiful. Beautiful.
That's all of them. Good work. Enemy is
I still saw
And
that.
she didn't even die. She vanished from existence. That was
I
amazing.
saw an overload on that as Worma was trying to grab it. And we know who it was. No, there was a Marauder in there. No, no.
Oh, what a shame. Well, if it makes you feel any
Us?
better, I didn't even get a
No, it
kill
wasn't.
streak for it, so it was a waste all around.
Oh, no, 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 Slasher! This one's mine. This one's mine.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Where'd he go? Nope. Come over here. Come over here. No! If only I could grab this Ravager. Time to run. What you doing over here, Uriel? Not getting grabs? Shame on you.
You just got one. What are you even talking about?
Well, there's this Marauder that you're preventing
You
me
got
from grabbing.
one. You got one.
It's like you think that one grab is sufficient.
I've gotten 2 so far, and they were both just kind of incidental.
Incidental?
Yeah,
Grab? Incidental?
yeah. Sometimes they just happen organically.
Hey, Banshee.
Oh no, I
I think we might have
died.
gotten rid of the Marauders.
Damn it.
We might have gotten rid of the Marauders.
Yeah, there were like 4 of them I grabbed. That's great. Although I have to use 2 offsets. And now I don't have any.
I was keeping your body safe from the swarmers.
Your Scorpion.
The Scorpion is a very good swarmer deterrent, as it turns out.
Second. Yeah, it's second best, I would say.
Next to what, Venom?
No, missile, of course.
Oh.
Oh, hello. There we go. That's better.
Ruh-roh! Yeah, I'm grabbed.
You don't expect me to save you with a phalanx. There's a reason why I'm going for grabs.
Oh, 4 maps. That was not a good time.
Yeah, I got pinched.
Oh no. Hello. Alright.
Uriel, where are you trying to go?
I was trying to get away from
Just watch you run around in circles panicking in that back building.
Hey, I don't know if you noticed, but there was a banshee following me, and then there were 2 brutes right in front of me, and I was like, I don't want to be in this
Just gotta sit there
situation. And so I
staring at
left.
them.
But then there was a Ravager, and I was like, I don't really want this either, quite frankly.
Relatable.
Whatever they were selling, I was not buying.
No, 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 don't kill it. Don't. No.
No! How could you?
I will take from you everything you love.
proceeds to target Marauder specifically.
Yeah, that was another part of why I was running around. I was like, how can I antagonize them?
So heartless.
Oh, hello.
No compassion.
There we go. 3rd kill streak. I'm done.
We all have to have rules.
I mean, it's not like I can get headshots. I need something.
No, actually you can with the Scorpion.
That doesn't sound like a thing that's true.
It has to explode on its head. Like you literally have to stick it on the head. No, I mean try it.
I'm just gonna focus on just doing my best here.
That only got 1 round. That was not the goal.
Oh,
Also, was hoping to get this Banshee too. Oh.
oh, wait, I didn't even realize we had someone with tac scan. What?
What now?
What?
What's a tac
What?
scan?
When did that happen?
It's a power that you can use when you're not going for grabs.
Exactly.
Does it improve the effectiveness of grabs?
No.
Then why would
Not
you
really.
use it?
Unless you're using areas.
Wait, where's the Marauder? Oh, there it is.
Oh, he's mine. Oh, he's totally mine. He's totally mine. Come here. Come here, Marauder. Oh, come this way. Come this way. Come this way. No! No! Are you serious, Sledger? Are you serious? You knocked me out of the cover to take my grab. Wow!
Amazing.
Slasher, we are not on speaking terms. How
Swarmer.
dare you? How dare you?
I honestly can't even speak at this moment.
Slasher, it is now my duty to nuke
All right.
anything that you try to grab.
I got 25 grabs. I can.
Nice.
I'll calm down now.
Oh, nope, nope, nope. No grabs for you.
Good stuff.
No grabs for you. Ow. Oh, that's the Banshee's still there. Ow. 30 seconds. I'm gonna grab this Swarmer. Oh, no, no, over here, Marauder, no, over here! Oh, it's the cover.
Oh no. This is so unfair.
None of you get it.
Why must you be full of spite?
As long as there are swarmers, I will be full of spite.
Well, did we learn anything from that?
Yes. Do not ever speak to me or my son again. All right, well, chat. What would we like to do for the next one?
I
Grabs?
think that's it for me. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by, Vormab. Pleasure to have you as always.
Have a good one, everyone.
Except for when you steal people's scraps.
Bye, Vormav.
GG.
Have a good night.
Bye. So that happened.
I might be able to do one more.
Yeah, one more for me too.
Okay. Well, chat, if there is anyone who wants to, hop in. We do have a spot. Let's me get you in here. There we are. Let's see. Are you in the waiting room? You are. Whatcha? How's it going?
Hello.
We have the Ys. We have Team Y.
Well, this is gonna be confusing with me and Uriel and the team.
It's fine, we've done it before.
Yes, and it has worked.
Well, I mean, it's easy for you guys.
Lids just needs to enunciate more.
Okay, Uriel.
My Discord is just way too loud
It's also
right
Y.
now.
Not only do both of your names start with Y, they also have R's in the middle of them, which is just cruel and
Alright.
unusual punishment.
We're gonna call Yuri 123. That's his name.
Okay. And my Mass Effect just completely destroyed itself, it
Oh.
seems.
Lovely.
Or it seems my PC at all completely shut down. I can't do
Oh.
anything right now.
Oh! Well, that's fantastic.
Well... okay, something just happened.
Okay, I see you. I see you now.
Yes, and...
Are you in?
I
Do you
now have
appear
a
on my
complete
screen?
black screen.
Hell yeah.
Give it a second.
At
Give it a
least
second.
I do have the Mass Effect mouse, at least.
Okay. Just whatever you do, don't follow the light.
Just... Okay, now I'm in the game.
Okay. Now we're good.
Don't know what that was.
So chat, let us know if there's anything you want to see for this next one.
What? Incisor? What? Let's switch that off.
Let's see, so I've played a boatload of Soldier today. Not much other stuff, though.
Well...
You know what? People were trash talking the engineer before. I'm gonna go.
I wanted to
engineer
go
some variety.
engineer. I can go mercenary. Talent mercenary.
I think I did do get the
I could
engineer
do some-
previously.
I could do some fun challenges, but maybe Uriel would leave if I save them.
I wonder. I wonder whatever you could be referring to.
Like, I don't know what seems fun. Like an adept with a javelin and what's the heaviest shotgun of all?
It's the heaviest shotgun.
To improve on the Get Spitfire build of the
Saber?
Vanguard.
I just hate challenges that only exist to like
Make you
be
miserable?
an inconvenience.
Yeah.
I like those challenges. But I should definitely pick a Scorpion.
Oops. Carnifex on this guy last
That
time.
is quite the color scheme, Lids.
So this, I remember what this was. The last time I played this character, It was specifically supposed to be an Eclipse-themed match. And so that's what the coloration on the character
That
was all
does
about.
explain it, yeah.
The Solarian Engineer.
Might have even been a slasher request.
Wait, is
a
that
while
green
ago.
or yellow?
It's yellow. Yellow with purple lights.
It's
Purplish
Okay.
pink.
it's like highlighter yellow.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Well, looks
So
pretty
long since
green
I
to
played
me.
this guy. What weapon do people usually take on their Solarian engineers? What type
I
of
like
weapon?
the Claymore.
You go shotgun?
Yes.
Hmm.
I love it. Just energy drain to stun them and then shoot them with a Claymore.
Okay, I see. I see what you're saying. Isn't it pretty heavy though? It is pretty heavy.
It is heavy, but the Solarian Engineer is pretty much better with weapons than powers. If you want to do fire and tech, you can choose the Human Engineer or
Yeah.
the Quarian Engineer. They are pretty much
Yeah.
better than him in this regard. I'll go with this.
Worth doing power efficiency then?
What was that?
What was what? Oh no.
My game just randomly closed the tab.
Oh.
I don't know. Somehow my Mass Effect today is a little bit drunk. It seems.
Okay, what are we doing again?
I don't think there's
Apparently
any
just
specific theme.
anything.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
whatever you'd like.
Quarian Marksman with Piranha.
Yeah, Slasher's
No,
favorite
no.
weapon.
Yeah, my favorite weapon, absolute favorite.
Well, I don't play the Piranha often, but when I do, it's probably on the Geth Infiltrator.
Oh, I was being sarcastic. I hate the piranha. Can't stand it.
I think another character I use it on is the Batarian Brawler.
Oh.
I think.
Mhm.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. And maybe the Krogan Shaman.
Batarian Soldier, I think I've used it on every once in a while.
I hate this. I hate being given the choice. I much preferred it when people requested stuff to play.
Well,
I can
chat,
request
you're
something
there.
if you want.
Yeah.
Sure. What did you have in mind?
What could I go with? We could do an all Krogan or melee team.
I mean, you don't have to request for others. Not sure what others' preferences are.
I think Slasher probably wants like the most needlessly difficult thing you can throw at him.
Not necessarily. I'm just confused. I have this problem when I play
Well,
3-4
I can
games in a
give
row.
him a Volus Mercenary with, I don't know, a Shuriken and explosive rounds.
Got it.
Say no more.
Is there any character other than the Volus Mercenary that deals less damage than him?
Nope. Behold the power of Shuriken.
Well, we could all do the same.
I think Uriel will leave.
Let's do this. Volus
I
Mercenary.
would just
I
leave.
think she will leave. Uriel will leave.
I
I'm
would.
Sure. Yeah.
I wouldn't even announce that I was leaving. I would just be gone.
Okay, so just me and Slasher.
Chase your bliss.
No, I will suffer with Shuriken and explosive ammo. Others don't have to.
Okay. Wait, stabilization. Okay.
All right, let's Cinderella carry us to glory.
Explosive rounds. Let's go.
Oh, Uriel, you're going Warlord?
Yeah, I haven't used it in months. Might as well.
All right. All right.
I guess cyclonic. Or is there anything other the Volus mercenary benefits from?
I mean,
I don't-
so little shields.
Yeah.
Adrenaline.
I don't like. I don't like to play Volus without cyclonic.
Pure adrenaline.
I think yes, because his power
you-
don't deal
If you
anything.
run fast enough, the enemies can never catch you.
Yes, that's true.
Especially since you're so small, you can just run behind a waist-high barrier and you're gone.
Yes, and
They'll
I can
never
get
see
faster
you.
to them to kill them really quick with my shuriken. I like how me and Slasher have almost the same build.
Nice.
Just I have more ammo, he has more stability.
Well, if you keep shooting at something enough, eventually some of the bullets will hit.
I've played the Geth Infiltrator with the shuriken and that was a pain already. But I don't know, I like it if it's a little bit hard. And by a little bit, I mean the Volus Mercenary with shuriken style hard.
Literally the
Oh.
hardest. Literally the hardest combination. That's what you mean.
I mean,
Well,
you
at
can
least-
you can distract people with your decoy, so you can shoot them more.
Yes,
No, we don't need decoy. We are the decoys.
But what if your decoy has a decoy? Decoyception.
Ah.
Just below your opponent's minds.
Oh, you want to see a decoyception? Hold on, I'll show it to you right now.
Wait, did we just...
So,
Giant again?
oh, it's Geth, that's really good.
here's the decoy. Now I'll be inside my decoy. There you go, decoyception. I'm inside my own decoy.
I see you both of your heads. They're not quite aligned perfectly. It's like one looks slightly to the side while the other slightly looks in the other direction, and it looks like a
really
monster. Nightmare fuel.
Hey, I killed an enemy.
Oh, also I have decoy. Or I am talking about spam and decoy.
I was gonna say.
I can do that too.
Well, I
Could've joined you in
expect
the
to
fun.
see a lot of combat drone kills.
Ow. Also, ow. I would like to get grabbed right about that. I would like to get a grab right about that.
I wanted
Alright,
to steal your kill, but I couldn't.
Yeah, you can be rest assured that I won't steal a single grab kill of yours.
Yes.
Okay. Works for me.
Because I can't grab.
This is true.
And you can't kill, technically.
Oh, hold on. I think you're the only person who can grab in this
Yep.
lobby.
Oh, right. Ah,
Wait,
perfect.
what characters? Oh, you're the Krogan Warlord.
Yep.
Alright. Let's
was meant to
time
be.
to go crazy.
2 on wave 1.
Slasher, we need to run together so we can steal
Wait for it.
Blitz
Wait for it.
grab kill.
No, I don't want to do it. I actually feel bad for stealing one kill in the last game.
That gives extra points if it's with the shuriken.
Wrong way.
What?
Oh. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Yes. Very nice. Very nice. I cannot grab you. This is unfortunate. Oh, one moment, please. One moment, please. One moment, please. Please do not punch them yet.
Not even last.
They've got one of our
Ugh.
drones.
Oh yeah, this is the worst objective for a warlord.
Yeah.
At least we have 2 characters with shields.
No, but the Krogan can't be angry.
I'm just gonna launch this into the distance and see if it hits something. Oh hey, it did! It's a nice
Oh yeah,
surprise.
you can do a lot of trick shots with the Venom. It's pretty fun.
Well,
Crit shots?
unfortunately, I don't have a good
no,
enough
please.
grasp of physics for that, and neither does this game.
Oh, that's gonna mess things
No.
up, isn't it?
I had to die. I was shield locked. Or shield boost locked.
That's not a good place to go.
See, this is why I don't want to stay next to you. Because if I get locked, I have to die.
I like how long it takes to kill a single Geth trooper.
It's quite fast if you grab them.
Ah.
No, you wouldn't. You actually wouldn't. You actually wouldn't. The number of times I've gone into cover to grab an enemy and then they jump over the cover, over my head, so that I can no longer grab them. Very large number of enemies have done that.
There we go.
Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping. Enemies inbound.
Copy that.
Oh, stay right there. Can I grab you over this? Can I? I'm not sure if I can.
Lost shield.
I'll do that. That's also a hunter. Can I grab over this? I can't, can I? It's too high up.
Damn it.
There we go. Oh, hello. Try to come this way. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not.
Come in.
Thank you. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Leave him alone. Oh.
Yes. Stalo grab kill with the shuriken. That's how you do it.
I think my explosive round killed that. Because I shot it and it died like a second later. Loud
Well,
save.
last week I killed a banshee with explosive rounds. I think on the shuriken.
Come on, Get Trooper. Come over here. Come over here.
Ooh,
Don't run away.
hello.
Run away.
Yes.
I probably need Dobbs back if I wanted to do
But
that.
my goal this game is to get at least 25 kills.
Oh, that's not the one I was trying to grab, but okay, we'll take it. Nope, nope, you. He was in a grab position.
I don't know what you're talking about. Grabs don't exist in my world. They're only for short people.
It's a yoga position.
Well, we are
called the
short
grab
people, but we
position.
can't grab at all.
You're not short. You're tiny.
Yes.
You're minuscule.
I mean, imagine how a swarmer must feel if we are minuscule.
They are practically
Microscopic.
subatomic.
I like that. Oh right, we have 3 characters with decoy. I forgot.
Oh,
that it also
I
has
should have
one.
said it lit, sorry.
I was slow to call it.
Oh, there's a hunter here.
Hold on, hold on. Hither, come hither.
Let's
Yes.
go. Damn it!
The next one's up. No, don't hit him! Don't hit him! No! Oh, this guy. He's mine. Thank you.
Nice.
Almost got that kill on that prime.
Forces at half strength.
I think the only kills I got by now are on Geth troopers and drones or turrets.
Object's good. Get back to the extraction zone.
Oh, you're just asking for it. You're just asking for it, buddy. Nope! It must be done.
I'm getting it.
You got it. Now get back to the extraction zone.
Any day now. Or this guy will come over here and stop me from doing the grabs. Yes, there is a hunter. There's also this guy. What matters is that there's also this guy. 10 grabs.
Yeah, 50 melee kills.
But how many grabs? That's the important thing. 0.
Grabs are for people who are too weak to smash things to death with their hammers.
I beg to differ.
If you had the
Damn it.
strength to obliterate things just by like smacking them really hard, you wouldn't need grabs.
Oh,
Basically what I
wait.
do with grabs, though. I grab them and then I smack them on the ground, and then they die.
No, you stab them in the face. Which is the
Debatable.
coward's way out.
Oop, that is. Grabs, grabs. Where are the grabs? Grabs, 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 grabs. Come here for grabs. Ooh. No! No! He's in position!
You know,
Yeah,
in
they're-
fairness, I went over to kill that enemy well before you saw it. So, that's on you, frankly.
Excuse me, Hunter? Excuse me, Hunter. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Nope, 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 nope. Mine.
Yes.
Dibs. Dibs.
I'll
Check
take
this
a
as a
turret.
prime.
I've
Okay,
taken
never
a
mind, I
prime
do
down
not call
completely
dibs on the
by
prime.
myself.
Shield down!
I spent like 30 seconds here on those 2 hunters and a pyro. You show up and in 5 seconds they're gone. What is this?
Well, I spent like a minute on a single prime, and I got it.
Member in trouble.
Have some compassion on tiny Volus.
The funny thing is, Slasher, I don't even know like what enemies you're talking about. that could describe so many of the things that I've killed.
Uriel is like, if it moves, it gets smashed.
Yeah.
Nope, 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 nope.
Nope, I'm gonna steal that kill.
No!
Yes!
There are 2 rocket troopers here. Near
Right.
me. Near me
Are
by
you the
the
one
LZ.
that's by
Hello.
LZ? Okay. I'm on
Yeah.
my way.
Both of them are here.
That's your drone.
Who needs a decoy when you have your
Yep,
drone?
yep, yep. Hold on. Let me just give them a hug real quick. Thank you for the
Alright,
shield boost.
I'll lead them to you. Come on.
Thank you. Come hither. Come now, rocket troopers.
Alright, hold on.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
no.
Uriel! No!
Oh,
what a party
I
pooper!
I tried
waited.
Vids.
Aw, I killed the ones over there and then ran over here.
Need to be more discreet.
I'm astonished. How
Oh,
does Night Slash have
hello.
so much point with this build?
Oh, you're not grabbable. That's gross. Too many bombers this way.
Yes, 25 kills. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Would you like to come hither? Oh, Mr. Hunter. Please come closer. Come on. You know, yeah, you know you want to. You know you want to.
Damn it.
Yes. Good Hunter.
No.
Oh good, I didn't want to get a non-grab melee kill. That would have been a problem. That would have complicated keeping track of stuffs.
Shields down.
Oh my god, that was incredible, actually.
Ooh, no, no, no! I can't see anything because of all the flames, but there are some grapple enemies. Except the pyros are not among them.
No! Why let's our 10 waves survive is ruined.
Wait, really? We definitely had to be.
No, no,
That was the first
I
guy.
died. I died.
No,
I died.
I was
So did
gonna
I.
say, there were...
Oh,
All
wait,
just because I wanted to revive Lids.
you put all that effort and the energy drain got the kill.
I'm sorry. Ooh,
There should
yeah,
be
that's a
plenty of
pyro.
rocket troopers on this wave. There should be
Oh,
Yeah,
plenty
I'm
of
just
interesting.
rocket.
pyros.
Rocket troopers, you say?
Oh no.
Yes, I see a lot of. Oh, and the Prime.
Hey, Lids, would you like to come up here and get some grabs?
Would I ever? Oh boy! Why do I feel like this is a trap?
Grab some
Would I
Primes.
do that?
I mean, yeah, there's two primes, so I'm out of here.
Wait, did you actually come to investigate?
I mean, I was right next. It wasn't really much of a journey.
Amazing.
Like
Wait,
how
how
my
did
drone
they-
blocks my own shots.
Oh, never mind. I thought for a second that my tech armor had been purged. That was weird.
Oh, I should have grabbed that
Oh.
dude. That dude was very grabbable.
Drone, do your job.
Oh, oh. He's in grabbable position. Make it happen.
Yes.
Make it happen. He's right there. No! I couldn't see through the flames. Darn you, pyros.
Oh, I can't see the primes. That's why.
You can't see Primes.
Oh.
No, I can't. Yeah, I was wondering where it was. I was getting shot in the back, but I don't see it.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Is that
Oh
some
yeah. This map can be really glitchy on Lid's host.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Why?
wanted to say, is that some kind of requirement to be lit as the host? I have to be in this lobby for enemies to be invisible.
Excuse me?
So, whoa. That took
Hold
a turn.
on.
What,
I mean,
Hold
not
on.
that I'm complaining. It's not like I can do anything to the prime.
I think like 80% of the times I play with Lids hosting and we have Cerberus as enemies, I catch phantoms or turrets.
Well, on this map against Geth specifically, his host has like, you might say, a whole host of problems.
Oh. Well.
Yeah, we used to have a lot of Invisa primes. That is not a new one.
Like sometimes, you can
Oh, no,
do
not
a
Invisa.
headshot on a prime, and then its head will explode, but then it's just still there,
That was the thing that kept on
Yes,
happening.
I know that.
like a weird
Oh, okay.
hallucination.
I have a question. Did my missile hit it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. I wanted to
I
try
just
that.
know, back when I still played
Oh,
Mass Effect on
God.
the PS3, when you saw on the reactor two enemies stacked on top of each other,
Oh
It was
yeah,
pretty much
that's
a
pretty
soft lock.
common. Yeah, that's common.
Does it also happen on PC?
Yeah, it happens pretty often. It's when they jump from the top and they land on top of each other.
But
yeah.
when they are stacked, can you end the
Yeah, yeah.
wave?
What? Why wasn't it letting me ops pack?
Only the host can kill it at that point.
Well, on PS3, even the host couldn't kill it. So it was a soft lock. You had to leave the game, or the host had to leave the game to progress.
In PC players, we have something called as console. All sorts of tricks are possible.
Because I've seen it, two enemies stacked on top of each other, but on PC it just meant you have to leave. Not on PC, on PS3.
Decoys were having quite the experience just then.
I specifically put it down there just to mess around.
Wait. Wait, Night Statter, do we almost have the same color on our Volis? Or Voli?
No. I'm green.
Okay, I'm red. Wait, really? You're green?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm colorblind, so... Looks the same to me.
It's a slightly darker shade of green.
Yes, I'm red, by the way.
But yes,
I
Steel Wolf,
think-
I forgot if I answered that, but yes, this is gold.
Color blindness is a hell of a thing.
Are these grapple enemies?
Color blindness is very fun, especially if you're red, green blind.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes the guy who thought, let's do the most common color blindness, red green. Let's do every contrast you need. Let's almost do everything in red
yeah.
green. I don't know which idiot thought of that.
I mean, there's a lot of things in the world that is not really thought of for people who have some sort of different. Like even take left-handed people into consideration.
Oh my
90% of
goodness.
90% of things are designed for right-handed people.
The, you know the pizza or pie slicing things?
Yeah.
My
What?
worst nightmare. My worst
Oh,
nightmare.
are you left-handed?
Yes.
Oh,
Ooh.
great! Congratulations.
Damn it.
I am firmly of the belief that left-handed people are more graceful at doing whatever it is than right-handed people.
Not when
I mean,
it
they
comes
do-
to
they
using
do have to
those
work
pizza
harder.
slash
No,
pie
no,
slicer
not
things.
obviously, but in general.
Hey,
I've seen it,
Rui,
I've
why
s-
are you at the LZ?
Because I can.
No, Slasher. I would like to grab these immediately.
Oh, okay, sure.
Well,
You know what?
Or
to
not.
be,
There's-
to be fair, Giant is one of the best maps to defend LC.
Yeah, but you do need some kind of like agreement that that's what's happening, or else you're kind of boned.
Well, I'm a Volus mercenary with a shuriken. I can deal with it
Oh,
myself.
oh, oh, oh.
Fair enough.
Gundam staff.
Also, do you have problems with scissors and mouse?
For scissors, I've become a righty. Same with
Okay.
with mouse.
See, that's the thing. It forces you to change.
Squad member needs help.
Combat drone use. Let's go.
Guys, are you good?
We should go to the LZ.
I
Yeah,
guess.
alright,
Oops.
no, you know what? I didn't use my nuke up to this point, so I'm just gonna continue not to.
Okay.
That's okay. We have more than enough people in here to get a full extraction. Yeah, but
More
I'm
than
talking
enough,
about
and we have 5.
I'm talking about the thing where you like slice usually pies where one edge is bladed, the other edge is not. So if you're a lefty,
yeah.
if you're a lefty, you quite literally need to flip your hand 180
Yeah.
degrees in order to use it, or do it right-handed. So there have been times, like back in college, where I had like a pizza out on the dining hall that I had to slice to take a slice, and there's someone waiting behind me, and the pizza is not sliced, so I have to slice it with this tool, and I'm just like, oh no, this is going to be a whole thing. So I grab it and have to
Yeah.
like bend my body in order to twist my arm enough so that I can actually get the sharp side of the tool to slice the pizza. Meanwhile, the person
my
behind me is just
God.
like, what on earth is this guy doing? Why is he doing gymnastics to pick up this slice of pizza? I'm just like, that's what it is. That's what it's like, being a lefty.
Yeah, I'm fairly ambidextrous, and being left-handed is horrible in this world.
Yes. I have to shortly take a toilet break. I'll be right back.
Anyway, I am done. That was my last
Yeah.
game.
I
Okay.
also have to leave.
All
Yes,
right.
bye.
No worries.
Bye, guys. Thanks for
guys
having me
later.
again, Vids.
Good to have you.
Bye.
See you later.
All right. Tell you what, chat. I might take a quick break here as well. So, if you need to go to the bathroom, grab a snack, glass of water, what have you, take a minute to do that. If you have anything you want us to do for the next one, plenty of time to scheme something up. We also do have a couple of openings, so if anyone from chat wants to hop in, let me know. We can get you in. But I will be back in just a few minutes. Alright, what's up everybody? It's Lids, and we are back for some more Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, taking requests from you all in chat when it comes to our characters, weapons, enemies, and arenas. We have a couple of spots opening right now, so if anyone from chat wants to hop in, then just let me know, we can make it happen. Let me jump back into Discord, see if Roy is ready to go. I have returned. I'm not sure if you have as well. Let's see. How are we doing on equipment here? We're down to 10 metagels. I mean, it's not urgent, but we should probably open up some packs. Alright. So yeah. Chat, let us know if there's anything you'd like for us to do for this one. At the moment, we have just 2.
Well, if chat doesn't come up with something, we can maybe think of something.
I'm sure we can scheme something up. Ooh, Paladin was only level 1?
What?
Okay, well, I'm up to Paladin level 2 now. Wow. Okay.
Well, I don't like the Paladin anyways.
I very rarely use it, but I mean, it's sort of like a well-rounded pistol. Doesn't do anything amazingly well, but does everything reasonably well.
Do you have any ultra rare at level 10?
I have a few, I think. I have several, I think, at this point. Widow's at 5, or Black Widow's at 5. Valiant's at 5. Javelin 6. Indra 6. So nothing sniper related that is fully leveled. But Valkyrie 2. I think that was the last weapon I ever unlocked. Saber 4. Particle Rifle is 10. Harrier is 10. Typhoon 8. Spitfire 8. Lancer 8. Yeah, for whatever reason, the Assault Rifle is a little bit more leveled up.
Particle Rifle and Cerberus Harrier 10. I know a lot of people that would be jealous to get those weapons
Yeah,
first level 10.
Some of them were fortunate. Hurricane just 5.
Okay, Hurricane is another weapon that people want at level 10.
Collector SMG 8. Punisher 6. Wraith 7. That might have been one of the first ultra rares that I unlocked.
I think the very first ultra rare I got in multiplayer was the Javelin.
Crusader 7. Oh, that took me a long time to unlock.
Well, the 2 weapons that took me the longest were both shotguns. The Venom and the Crusader.
Actually, I think it was the Venom. Was the first ultra rare that I ever gotten. That's up to 10.
The Venom was the second last and the Crusader was the last I ever unlocked. I had like so many ultra rares already at level 10 before I got the Crusader.
And pistols. Talon is 7. Scorpion is 6. Paladin 2, as we just saw. Eagle 6. Yeah, so pistols seem like pistols and, what was it, snipers look like they're the worst for whatever reason. Steelwolf snuck in here when I wasn't even looking.
Hey, he's in stream waiting room.
Sneaky Steelwolf. How's it going, Steelwolf? Thought you could get in here when we were too busy looking at our weapons.
Yeah.
How are you? No worries.
Let's try to with the Javelin.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. What about you?
Doing all right. Doing.
Nice.
I'm fine.
You too, Yuri. So you still want that pizza?
Yes. Well,
Pineapple pizza. They're
I
very
love
intriguing.
pineapple pizza.
I don't know if I've ever
Not
had
my
pineapple
favorite,
pizza.
but it's good.
I will give it to you for free.
Well,
Okay, I have an idea.
we could go all GI javelins.
No. I'm afraid what we must do now is we must select a character. Okay, admittedly, we might have done this once before, several months ago, but it was a while ago, and I don't remember what the actual setup was at the time that we went for. But you must pick a character that best represents your favorite kind of pizza.
Oh my god, you didn't say that.
Okay.
My favorite character that. Oh.
It has to represent your favorite kind of pizza as closely as possible, including character color, weapon, abilities, appearance, like all that stuff. All that stuff.
Okay, my favorite kind of pizza. I know in Germany it's called Manhattan style pizza, but I don't really know if it's really Manhattan style.
Huh.
It's like with pepperoni, mushrooms, and other stuff.
Okay.
I think salami.
So lots of toppings.
Yes, it has
Lots
a
of
lot
meats.
of toppings. What's very spicy? A very spicy character.
I mean, does fire count as spicy?
Yes, and who loves a lot of fire? The
I think-
Watcher.
I think you should go Krogan Soldier. I think
I love the Krogan Soldier.
lots of meats, which is definitely the Krogan diet, and then
Yes.
you've got the spicy Inferno grenades and Carnage.
Yes, that's true.
That's what I think you should take, but I'm sure there are many other interpretations you could go with. Forcha, potentially.
Yes, Watcher, lots of fire. I think the most fiery characters are the ones with Inferno grenades, like Krogan, but Carnage is more of a firepower than what is it? Ballistic blades?
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had something to reset my power, and I will have to take it the adept. Which one? The adept Justicar.
Mm-hmm.
Biotic sphere
Sorry,
and
Justicar Adept.
Yeah, because I would put it like red and yellow. And since you can put up a shield, I was like, don't touch my pizza.
The pizza protector.
If I can cast a pull, it's like, come here, it's my slice, come here. And
Oh.
if anyone try to touch it, you're gonna take a reeve in the face.
Bijak also has a good shield.
Which one?
Geth
The Juggernaut.
Juggernaut? Do you have the Geth Juggernaut unlocked?
I don't have the Juggernaut.
Oh, another one that doesn't have everything. Oh, I see Acolyte 1.
But well, I'm sorry if I didn't
no
found the
worries.
community of N7 before.
No worries. You're
Well,
getting there. You're getting
I
there.
found the community of N7 like half a year ago, and I had all of my weapons maxed already.
2 months ago, and I play about 1 time a week.
Yes,
Yeah. Well,
when Mass Effect came out, I played it like every day for several hours. Then
Which Mass Effect?
for a long time I didn't play it at all. Then I switched to PC. Then I played it for several hours every day, and then I also didn't play it for a while after I unlocked everything.
Well, I never actually played Mass Effect multiplayer because I never had anyone to play with, so...
Yes, that was the reason I stopped playing, because it took forever to find the lobby. Until I found the N7
It
Discord.
all changed since Mass Effect Legendary Edition got out.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, Legendary Edition was the reason I came back to multiplayer, but I never bought the Legendary Edition.
Well, I got both. It seems like Liz got them both too.
I already have the trilogy. I didn't see a reason to buy the Legendary Edition. So,
Okay, so my favorite type of pizza is roasted red pepper, which is kind of sweet. Which is kind of hard to like. How do you make a sweet character?
Wait. Roasted red pepper.
Sweet.
I don't know.
like,
Like, and it's oh wait, I have an idea.
Sweet. I
I
think
have an idea.
the Krogan soldier is the sweetest of all characters. Look at that smile.
Hold on, wait. So
Yeah.
the Iriba, the Blue Rose of Ilium challenge. The Asari. What kind of Asari is it that people do for that?
Don't know.
The one who's the partner of Char.
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
I just don't know what type of Asari people use to play as her.
I can't tell. The Blue Roses of Ilium. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, Blue Rose of Ilium. I want to say Vanguard, but I might be wrong about that.
What is never said? What kind of Asari she was? She was a merchant. That's why. Oh.
Yeah, she's a merchant, or she's a random NPC in Mass Effect 2, and then she's a merchant in Mass Effect 3.
Did you add? It was an open slot or private?
Oh, sorry?
So someone just joined.
Oh, it's
It is
Tatian.
private. Oh!
It was private, but Tatian probably
Yeah.
is here in the stream waiting room.
Okay.
Possibly. Let me check.
Not by now.
Not at the moment, no.
Well, we
Another
played
person
last week.
sneaking up on us.
I'm just hoping we don't get Cerberus this time, and if we get them, I hope I can see phantoms.
We'll go Glacier, Cerberus.
And you
There's
can look at
always
That's has a
always
Glacier and
on Glacier.
Cerberus. I can't remember a single game I played with Lids as the host where I could see phantoms on
I mean, it
Cerberus.
happened like 3 times last week for some reason.
Yes, and then months ago when we wanted to do the tech armor only challenge.
Did it happen then as well?
Yes.
Oh yes, right, you're right. I remember you had we were talking about it, the time where you were exploding your tech armor and somehow still getting killed.
So maybe I should equip a Scorpion just in case.
I don't know which SMG should I take.
Hold on, remember your character should look like it represents your type of pizza as well.
I changed the color as well.
Well, if I take a pistol for the extra mushroom, something for the bacon.
Trying to figure out which one I want to be the crust.
Well, bacon, lots of meat, Krogans, Batarians.
No. I take a pepperoni cheese. The other are the extra for the weapon.
For the weapon.
Does this count? Some cheese in the breed.
Oh, that's too much red.
Well,
Just gotta be a little bit of red.
where's my claymore? There. Thanks.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
the collector weapons look like they are made of flesh.
Sure.
Okay. I think that's the right color scheme. Oh, right. But originally I was going to do this because I was going to lash Possessive Abominations into you, and I was going to be like, that's sweet! But no. We're
Hey,
talking...
Tasian is in the stream.
Okay,
waiting.
now Tarsian's there. Hey, how's it going? How are you?
Hi.
So
Good pizza.
we're doing characters based on our favorite kind of pizza. Characters that must represent your favorite kind of pizza, both in appearance and the way that they play.
Okay.
So interpret that however you would like, but that is the objective.
How do you represent pepperoni pizza with onions?
Like I do with
Yeah.
the Krogan soldier, lots of fire.
Krogan
Okay,
probably
then,
makes
then I-
sense.
You could also
And,
go the Watcher, that's also lots of fire.
Well, then I'd stick with the Krogan soldier. I already kitted him out anyway.
Then we
Pepperoni
both-
pizza.
But we are both the Krogan soldier. We have to fight for grenades.
Well, that's true. Alright, let me find an engineer. They're pretty spicy.
Well, we could, but Lids is also a grenade character.
I'm still. I think
I'm
I'm
not.
switching. Don't read into what I have right
But
now. 'cause I
seeing
think I'm
Lid's
going
gameplay, he
Nisari.
doesn't use lots of grenades, so it should be fine.
Depends. Depends.
Oh, you know what? I'll take the guy with the pizza serving plate. He doesn't use grenades.
Oh. I think I know what you
Flawless.
mean.
Or
Oh,
you
the
can take a
paladin.
bolus.
Paladin,
Oh,
yeah.
the Paladin.
Yeah, he has the serving plate right there.
Oh.
Oh, Lids. You can take the Volus, double pepperoni, if you know what I mean.
No, because I'm going with the red
didn't get it.
pepper. Red pepper pizza.
How does your Sari look like?
Right now she looks nothing like a pizza. I think I tried to make her look like Liara, but that must change.
Yes, I've seen lots of pizza, and this isn't how pizza looks like.
Not yet. That will. Where are we getting the red from? We need red somewhere. Oh, the stripe?
Oh, yeah.
I don't like that though. This is better. This is much better. There we go.
Wait, let me see.
That's the red we're looking for. Okay. Secondary color. Probably still want to change this. This will be our cheese.
Wait, that's red?
That is.
Okay.
I don't like how that's kind of an off yellow. That's weird. Just want a normal yellow. Is that so much to ask for? I'd have to do that. Unless we go primary color. Like this.
I
oh,
could
no.
go with my pink Krogan Vanguard. Pink with yellow, no, with green lights. Very stylish. But no. The best Krogan is still the Krogan soldier. Just because Inferno grenades.
Okay. There we go. And then weapons-wise, what's a sweet weapon? A sweet weapon.
I don't know, the Scorpion looks like it's shooting something sweet.
Wait, suppressor?
Oh, the suppressor.
Is that sweet? I don't
Because
know.
if not, it's gonna a little impact on your pizza.
The Spitfire.
That's not
Because
sweet.
you drool spit
That's
when you
gross.
see sweets.
That's all. Spitfire, lots of oil.
Oh wait, hold on. No. Wait a second.
Tempest.
Executioner, suppressor. We go based on the name. Let's see. Anything have a name that sounds sweet?
The talent.
The Widow.
The Widow, potentially.
Yes, that's very
that might
sweet.
make sense. That could potentially work. Is there anything
Let's-
better than the Widow?
Let's take a gun that start with S. Shuriken?
Scorpion. Yes, Shuriken, great choice.
Oh god.
I think Venom, that's a sweet, right?
Oh, Valkyrie. Valkyrie is kind of like the angel-like being.
Right. Valkyrie is a great choice.
That, I might go with that. It's a little more
Or-
positive than Widow, which is kind of like, oh, well, something terrible obviously happened.
I'm looking at, isn't there anything other? Or...
Lean in Valkyrie.
If you wanted to start with S, you have the Suppressor.
Yeah? It's the Widow or Black Widow.
The Venom.
The Paston,
I
maybe.
think I'm doing Valkyrie.
The Wraith.
Ah, no.
Sweet Vengeance. Sweet Wraith. I'll just take the particle rifle and imagine it's like shooting sweet beam into your mouth.
I love the creative interpretations. I do love the creative interpretations, though.
For a moment, I was like, wait, two SRA depths, but it's one is the SRA Justica, one is the base.
I'm gonna go base.
Yes, but Steel Wolf is going SRA Justica.
How much kick? How much recoil does the Valkyrie have?
I don't think that much.
Not much. Okay.
No, it's pretty accurate.
It's okay. I've used it today, which is a wonder because I almost never use it.
Oh no, that.
The Valkyrie is like the Matok, isn't it? It fires as fast as you can press the button.
It might be. I use it so rarely.
It fires, what's it called? Salves? Oh, no,
Bursts?
little bursts.
Okay. Like the Shuriken.
Yes, it's pretty much like the Shuriken, but more damage.
Well, anything would be more damage, I guess.
All right. So what do we have? So you're going with your favorite pizza has what on it, and you said like, was it pepperoni?
Well, it's
Pepperoni, yeah.
Yes, pretty much pepperoni, lots of meat.
I tried to change my character to give it sort of a pizza pepperoni look.
Yes, I could also do that. Mine is still pretty green. I think if your meat looks green, you should change it.
You probably don't want to be eating that.
It's dark red, that looks like good meat.
I don't know about weapon for pepperoni though.
Something that hits
ready.
hard. I don't know.
Yeah,
Slow, hard hitting.
I already
Like,
used the piranha.
Okay. Okay.
But the piranha doesn't hit hard, it shoots pretty fast for
Shoots
for-
fast. Yeah.
The
Okay.
Maybe
Claymore
something
hits
slower,
hard.
harder hitting.
Oh, I'm not using the claymore on the caster character. How about the wraith?
Yeah.
Well, I'm using the Claymore on a caster character. But well,
Yeah,
one of my power is a grenade, so I can do that.
Yeah, I'll take the wraith. It's
You can do Growl?
It's fairly hard. Oh, I hate the growl. If I'm using a shotgun, it's if I'm using a hard hitting shotgun, it's either the claymore, the wraith, and the
Venom?
no,
Well, if I don't want to do much
the
damage.
raider. The raider. I love the
I
raider.
love the raider. Great gun.
You know what? Just because I never use it and we're having fun, I'll grab the what's it called? Oh, I never use it.
Anna?
The Venom shotgun.
Yes.
You never used the Venom shotgun?
No, I hate the projectiles.
How? I love that
wait,
gun.
it's a projectile weapon, so my armor piercing is gonna do fuck all.
Well, you have Incinerate. Or do you have Incinerate?
No, I spec'd out of incinerate.
Well, I wanted to say you could do the Incinerate glitch with Incendiary ammo.
I could, but then I'd rather take the Rieger.
Yes. Or the Claymore works pretty well with Inferno Grenades and Incendiary ammo.
Okay, what the fuck do you put on? Sorry for cursing on your stream, by the way. I forget you're streaming.
Well. Well, at least I'm not as drunk as I was at the start of when I came to your stream.
Owen
The
says you should
Venom
go
is-
Piranha for the win.
Oh,
Does
okay.
it represent pepperoni, though? That is the key question. Does it represent pepperoni properly?
Well,
the-
piranhas
it's the-
have sharp teeth. Sharp and hot are the same, translate to the same German words, so
Do they really?
let's go with that. Yes, and they both do.
Oh god. Oh, that's a proper logic right there.
So,
Pretty much sharp and hot are the same in German.
So remind me not to ever order any hot food in Germany. I
Is
don't
the
want it coming
Venom,
back sharp.
Is the Venom a
What's up,
DLC
Odin?
weapon?
Venom, definitely DLC weapon. It was in the last DLC, I think.
Okay, it's gonna get the extra weight then.
Doing all right. We've been messing around a bit today. We finally did a challenge that we had done something like 9 months ago, and we had said numerous times we wanted to try to do it again, but we just never had the time to make it happen. But today we did. Today we did. So that was nice.
Well, I would have liked to do the challenge. I would have definitely taken the engineer.
Yeah, people were trash talking the engineer. It's true. It's true.
I always go with the hardest option if I can. But, well, today's day wasn't that good. My parents had the great idea to buy a used sauna.
Whoa.
And it was like a really great day. We thought like, yeah, maybe 2 hours and we're done. 10 hours later, we were finally home.
What?
Oh, remember when you come home and your parents bought a sauna?
Yes.
Oh god. I thought sauna was a Finnish thing.
I think it's certainly most popular. It probably originated there, but it exists elsewhere.
Yeah, my mother bought a cabinet with a sauna and she tore it down straight away.
Alright, I think I'm good to go with my roasted red pepper themed character. Roasted red
I'm
pepper
ready to.
themed character.
Let's go. Please no Cerberus.
Let's serve the pizza.
Oh, we needed hold on. Oh, we needed to do reactor hazard to cook the pizza.
It's okay.
It's Reaper. It's fine.
It's okay, we're delivering the pizza through the
We
rain.
have ladders. I can get rid of my missile launcher.
We got
We have acid rain. We can cook it in the acid.
Oh
we're-
right, it's ghost hazard, not reactor.
and there's a lot of neighbors, so there's enough house so we can deliver many pizza.
Yeah, it's definitely we're being the delivery people, not the cooks. We have to deliver the pizza through all the rain.
What are they?
Very nice. No, don't
In front of
mess
me,
with them.
pretty much.
They were all just lining up perfectly for me, giving me all the time in the world to get headshots on them. I really appreciated it. You guys came. I tried to mix it up and make things more complicated. Didn't appreciate that.
I hate stasis when you want to do a melee build.
Oh, good. What?
I
You did not
miss.
walk out of that. Oh, you're still here. Or not. I recharge. It's kind of slow.
Damn it.
Oh. There are more of you. This wave is going much longer than I expected it to go.
The pizza
Get on
has
them.
been
Ah,
delivered.
guys, you gotta keep
let's-
the pizza dry.
Well, we have to get 3 times pizza delivery.
Okay, we have to make 3 grabs each. Okay, so that means 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 grab. We need at least 12 grab for everyone.
Admittedly, I am going more for the headshots than I am grabs right now. Is this fruit still alive? The one that is right next to Yes, it is still alive. The one that is right next to me, and I'm completely ignoring it.
Finally, I've got rage.
Oh, you guys are getting inside as well?
Oh, our turn wave survive is ruined.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, come here.
Is there anyone over there, Steel Wolf?
Oh, I
Not
thought
sure
it
what
was
there is. It's gonna be a while until I get this guy. Also, there's definitely other enemies right on top of me that I should have prioritized.
I'm at.
Oh. Nope. Leave me. Okay, I'm coming, Lids. Come here.
Ooh.
Your pizza must be dry.
Thank you. Let me get the pizza inside. Oh, hello. Nice.
I can't believe I missed.
Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping.
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta take a look at the pizzas. Let's see. Steel Wolf.
Wait.
Okay, yeah, I see it. I see it.
No pizza delivery. I'm disappointed.
Oh, I like what you've done here, the pepperoni style. Yeah,
Yeah, yellow.
that is convincing. That
Why
is
do
very
I look
convincing.
more? Why do I look more blue than red?
You do have
Was
a
it
bit of
just-
blue. This was like, oh, you. Hold it. Excuse me, broken friends. I can't see the people I'm trying to shoot at when you stand directly in
Oh,
front
that's a
of me.
banshee. Okay.
You don't have to worry if you're a Krogan.
Oh, that's a mad client right there. No. Give them some satisfaction.
We're just the pizza delivery guys. We're not killing the enemies. We're just delivering pizza to them.
Yeah, but it's a mad client down.
I didn't realize I could go all the way over there.
Oh, mad
hello.
client. Mad. No, don't touch him.
Wait,
There you go.
is that brute dead? Oh, it is. Oh.
No.
Door? Nope.
No.
Oh, there's a banshee here this entire time.
Cool,
Oh! I will be honest, I was standing right next to that banshee for a solid minute, and I did not even realize it was there.
It's the clan got transition.
Yes.
It's okay. The pizza didn't get hurt.
That's all that matters. It's
But
all
Dr.
about
Shin
the
is
quality
failed.
of the pizza. Quality of the pizza is key.
Okay, it's not raining anymore. So we
So
can
the
deliver-
pizza won't get wet.
That's right. Oh no.
Guys, don't let the pizza get exploded, okay? Nobody likes exploded pizza.
Oh, that just spawned right in front of me.
Oh, come here. I need to grab this pizza. Nope. Wrong client.
Oh, see a wolf! I did not even realize you were there. I just saw the fruit.
That's not the wrong client. Wrong client. Come here.
Oh!
Come here.
Hello, grenade.
Now, come on. Come.
What's up, Yvette?
Where are you? Come in, let's.
Morning / good night. Morning for you,
Yeah.
night for me.
One grab.
Such is the way of time zones.
That's one grab, and that's one delivery pizza, guys.
We are doing a pizza-themed match in which each player is creating characters, using characters based on what is most representative of their favorite kind of pizza.
What am I doing? Okay, one more grab. Yes.
Ooh, you stacking up the grabs, Steel Wolf?
Oh yes, we need those 3 grabs. Each.
I've not gotten any.
I got
Gotta
it.
step up my grab game.
I haven't gotten any grabs in months.
Who's Mayo? Excuse me?
What,
Mayo?
Mayo
On pizza?
Who dare do this?
What? That's not pizza.
Well, mayo on Japanese pizza is great.
Here, take this.
But
Do this.
not on regular pizza.
Nope. Nope, that's a big eye client.
Seawolf, the client is perhaps a little bit unhappy with you.
Yeah.
I recommend leaving.
It was the wrong pizza, that's why.
Ow.
Oh! Pizza
Client
grab!
remains upset.
Pizza grab! Pizza grab! Yes.
Seawolf, run! Also, I don't know why Stasis to Banshee. That doesn't work.
No!
Does the Valkyrie have an increased chance to stagger? Staggering brutes at an alarming rate.
I don't know. I know of all the non-projectile weapons, the Disciple has the best
Right.
chance to stagger
Alright,
enemies, but I don't know any other weapon.
Okay, trying to do.
I just jumped my pizza.
Coming down, is that? Oh, it's not here.
Ow. Banshee
Careful,
right next to
careful.
me.
Big client.
Yep, you're right.
Take this, and this. Here you go. Customer satisfied.
I need just one more melee kill, and I missed.
The problem
No,
with getting
I'm
Brown
great.
has been that I'm stasising everybody.
What good is that? No.
Yes,
Oh, that's
melee
rude.
kill.
Need some ammo. Hey, that's a good gun to use on the Justicar.
What weapon?
Disable.
To 50% capability.
It's a great gun, I guess.
Remote weapon located on the side.
Generally
Very
speaking,
convincing.
assault rifles are better at staggering.
Disable the targets.
Okay.
Falcon is best at stagger.
Please help, there's a brute coming
Well,
right.
that was not
to
the
me.
skill on that beat.
Thanks.
Oh my god.
Ow.
No, my. Ow.
You do your
Pizza down.
stuff. I'll go
Stuck in the
activate
corner.
that.
Oh, I'm
thing.
getting synced apparently. Oh, except you frozen. You prevented him from syncing me. Thank you.
Pizza down, pizza down.
I see.
Oh my god. There's people up there. Careful.
But yeah, I actually have not done. I don't know if I've ever had pineapple pizza.
Don't go there.
Never.
I don't know. Oh, that's a grab opportunity. That's a grab.
it's fine.
Grab it. Grab him. Yes.
That's my turn. Yes, 3 pizza there.
Nice.
I got mine.
Nice. Okay. Also, this whole objective thing. Where are we supposed to? Oh, the opposite side of the map. Right.
There's 3
Right.
down already.
I'm on my way.
Come on, come on, come on, come in.
I did the 3, I can do the 4th.
Do it.
Thank you for doing what I could not.
Oh, that's a brute.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Customer satisfied.
Oh, so are the swarmers.
Well, please, Tatian, there's a brute. Stop it, please. Thanks.
Oh my god. Where I'm taking this damage? Oh, it riot lids. Okay.
Oh, I'm getting stumped by an unhappy customer. That's
No.
not good. That's not good.
How do you manage to do this?
Let's bring the customer over here. Ideally.
Where is it?
Yes.
Nope,
yes.
no,
Come here,
no,
come
no,
here,
no.
come here, come here, come here.
Oh, that's
Yes,
Oh,
yes, there
Killed
we
by
go.
Swarmer.
Customer shooting bombs.
got you.
Thank you.
Need to back up. There's a customer shooting bombs. Take this.
No way. Swarmers.
There's a road. Yeah. There's a big customer here. There you go.
Enemy is still active. Stay alert.
This feels so strange.
Customer.
Pro-
Customer
Motor
went to the
that
service
is
desk.
green.
Exactly. Exactly.
Wave 7?
Already?
I was
Been
thinking
zoning out.
only.
No.
Oh, no, I've been
You need to be dry.
in my pizza little frame of mind. Oh, that's
Lids, you're all getting wet. Okay.
don't worry, I made it quick. I made sure I was quick.
Okay, I'm excited. I'm gonna do.
Oh, you're
Here,
Oh, I could have
come
grabbed you. I could have grabbed you. That was the opportunity I was waiting for.
Careful.
Get closer. Get closer.
There's the Grumpy client.
Yes.
Okay. Nope. An episode
I'm in it.
client.
No, he's mine. He's mine. Don't you hit him. Don't you hit him. No,
Where
he
is he?
was waiting to come to the desk. There we go. There's another. Oh, that's not good. Hold on. No. Hold on. Grab opportunity. Grab opportunity. It must be seized. It must be. No, don't. Oh, throw them when they're standing right there for the
Oh, no,
grabs.
it's just getting wet.
One moment, please. Ooh, more potential grab
Damn it.
targets. Yes, there we go. Okay. Now we're in business. Now we're in business. I know you're a little shy. You aren't sure what you want to order. But please, I insist. Oh. I insist.
Oh my. No.
Nope.
No, go away, Banshee. It's too good of an opportunity to pass up. They're all just hanging out right here. Oh, no.
Come on.
There we go. There we go.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Oh, there's 2 Ravagers.
Here, oh, that's Marauders. But that was a Swarmer, though.
Damn Marauder.
We'll be grabbed.
It's Yuri's next to you. I need
What?
this in my back.
Okay, fine. I'll get him. As long as you let me grab this guy.
You need to save the delivery guy again.
No, don't punch him. Must have ordered a headshot meal. It's our latest combo deal. Great bar.
Oh, I'm gonna die to swarmers. Oh.
Come here, Yuri. Come here. Come here. Come to me.
Where are you?
This is good. This is good.
Here they come.
Now,
So everyone's outside,
one moment.
making sure the pizza are wet.
Wait for it. Oh, oh, never mind. That customer just. Ooh.
I saw it. Customer flying.
Shields.
Whoa, hello. Where'd you come from?
What did shoot me? Oh, a Marauder.
These guys are dropping right down on my head. One moment, please. Could you please hold, sir? Could you please hold? Oh, that's just my stasis. I thought that was a Banshee for a second. Give him the aura. Oh. Opportunity.
Oh, that's a Banshee right behind me. Tatian, got you.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh my god. Nope.
that is a really bad spot to be in.
Nope. Nope, don't switch sides on me.
Yes.
Don't switch sides on me like that.
And it's
Okay,
fine.
now can.
Fine. If you insist. In the butt.
That was brave or stupid? One of the two.
Team member is hurt.
Come in. Okay.
No.
Not coming.
No. Guys, we lost the delivery guys.
Thanks.
There will be
A
some
little bit too
pizzas
late, but thanks.
that will not be delivered today, I'm afraid.
Oh my
Ooh,
god.
let's not join him though. Launching. I know you want a refund on your order, but you already paid. Oh well, I don't know what I was expecting.
Oh, lids.
How I was expecting not to get taken out that time.
Yeah, I know the video.
Well, I got
Okay,
you.
hold Gotcha. No, I've done.
I would rather take out that Raven job first. For
Yeah,
reviving
this
him.
is maybe not the best place for us
Okay.
to be hanging out.
Hold on, I got you. I got it.
You can do it.
I did
Kill
it.
streak! Nice.
It was a nuke pizza. Yeah, that's what I call it. Nuke pizza.
Well, it's probably a mushroom pizza, like that.
Yeah, it's about maybe 26 full. Yuri? Are you there?
Oh right, I should switch back to Mass Effect. I'm not to Lynn's stream.
Oh my god, you. Please don't die. He's done again. Careful.
Oh, that's a banshee. Yep.
That's for a moment I forgot that
Uh-oh.
my stream on Twitch is like 2 minutes apart from what's happening in game.
Oh, that much? Wow. Oh, look out. Look out.
Yes, I don't know why, but it's always for me.
It's raining.
Hang tight.
Yeah, I'm here.
No swarms.
Protect those pizza.
There's, I think, a Banshee. Yes, there's a Banshee coming right.
Oh, yep. That is
And
correct.
I got
That is correct.
Those are angry customer.
I think
there's a
I
Banshee
repeat
behind the
myself,
smoke.
but a little bit too late.
That is not where I wanted to stasis.
Got more. I can cast this. Here's the bubble. Oh, wrong. Oh my god. Careful.
Ow. Ow.
Oh, sorry.
At least I wasn't the only one who got grabbed.
I need to run. Lids? Lids, get back up. Get in.
Steel Wolf, you can do it. Or Lids, you can do it also.
I'm out of nuke. No!
How many
Okay,
gels do you have?
I don't know why I got impaled like in jail.
Have one gel.
I got 2. But I'm out of nuke.
This game or at all?
Lids, I think we're running.
Flank.
There. Take this.
Okay, we do not want to be standing still though.
No.
Oh, that's 2 banshees. Wait, if it's 2 banshees.
Yes. No.
Oh, I only got one of them!
I didn't. Got you. Okay. There we go.
Well, if you don't look too closely, the Disciple kind of looks like the Cobra missiles.
Yeah, inside the bubble. No.
Alright, she's almost down.
Hey, she's down.
Nice.
Customer survivors. Okay.
Behind us? There's not.
Bitch.
Oh, like going this way.
No.
Oh, there's a Ravager. Still has line of sight on us. Somewhere.
Okay. Please go down.
Oh, Ravager
almost-
flanking us. That's where.
Yes. Here. So right. Bitch almost gone, by the way. Oh, never mind.
Eyes out of ammo.
Yeah, I know it.
Oh, that's
Can
not
you
good.
or
That's
run?
not good.
Or try
That's
to.
also not what I should have done.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
You need to nuke.
Yes. Nuke.
Nuke. One kill left.
That's a Ravager behind you.
Yep. That's almost dead. There we go.
Oh, that was it. Okay, now we're back. Let's not get grabbed by banshees.
Right, Yuri?
Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Where is the
shit.
drone?
That's a delivery service, by the way.
I said don't get grabbed by banshees, but by brutes is okay, okay?
We can get killed by a brute in one shot.
Yes, it is possible. Not as common, but it is possible.
Oh.
Avatars up there, kind of nasty as well.
Oh, it's stop raining. Okay, awesome.
Nice, finally. I can now run up to them.
And use your head button.
Nope. Not now.
Oh my god.
Look out!
Unhappy customer.
Look out! If anybody has
Thank God
has
for
nukes, I would
slopes.
not.
What?
I would not say no.
I just got grabbed on a slope.
Oh.
What you swinging me? What again? No.
Literally was on a slope higher than the banshee and she still grabbed me.
Wasn't gonna make it.
No.
Wasn't gonna make it.
Can anyone nuke?
I've won.
Let's do it now. Do it now.
That's it. That's my last
Thank
one.
you. Yeah, we had two. There were 3 brute and 2 banshees. I think.
Yeah.
2 on our left.
Brute's coming around the flank.
3. Unhappy customer. Unhappy customer. Ravager on the left. Thank you, us. Use my bubble, just in case. Go take a pizza.
Oh. Did not see that guy.
My game just freezed.
Uh-oh.
We should get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's back.
Oh, no. Target. Run.
Oh, that's right.
Wrong button. Wrong power. Where did the Ravager go?
I killed it. Ravager should be dead. No, I didn't want that to go for the Swarmer, actually. Actually, the goal was not for that to go for the Swarmer. How's it going over here?
We're doing some pizza.
Noise.
No, it's raining. Keep those
No.
pizza. Keep the pizza dry.
So we have to stay inside until there's 10 seconds left.
Kinda.
Inside the rain.
No.
Or inside the cover.
Inside the
Inside the
buildings. No wet pizza. I am on the other side of the map, though, which is a
Oh
little
no.
unfortunate.
Okay,
I'm not
let's
allowed
just
to reconvene.
Run. Run.
That's a lot of banshees and I don't want to get grabbed again.
Well, there's
So run.
no one over here, so I do thank you guys sincerely for taking all the attention away from me.
Okay, let's all go to Lids, so all the banshees go to him.
Oh, come on, guys!
Take this bubble. Protect a pizza every place.
Well,
Why,
we
we
have
can't
to
have
keep
nice
your
things.
content interesting. If you don't see any enemies, it's not gonna be that interesting, right?
I suppose. Oh, there's a Ravager sniping us from the middle building.
Oh my god. You need to run.
Or could we
Oh,
we
Casey
can
ran
just
down
go
you.
back to peak gameplay?
Oh, I might die to this damage over time. Yes, I did.
I got you. Wait. What?
If you.
I didn't do anything.
No!
This Ravager still sniping. Oh, Brute behind us.
Damn it.
Look in front of us.
I just want to get rage.
Oh my!
Finally!
Okay, 20 seconds.
Stop raining. We need to deliver the pizza. I need just ELZ. It's you're not there with the pizza.
I'm coming! Hold on to arm specs! Oh no!
No.
Oh!
No.
Oh no!
God.
The
What
pizza
lucky
was not
timing for
delivered!
that pizza. Am I right?
Thanks for the run, guys. I need to head out for a while. I'll be back on in an hour or two.
Okay, no worries. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, have fun.
See you around.
Bye.
Yeah.
Did we get the grabs as well? Nice. Nice. What about the grabs?